What's up everybody, it is I, Hero of Age, and welcome to the Tambayan Express Captain Planet's Cup. This is going to be an insane video. So as you can see, this is a Captain Planet themed Great League tournament. For the elements, they include Earth, which is ground, fire, wind, which is actually flying, water, and heart, which is the special twist of this tournament. You can include one Pokemon of any element on your team. But wait, there's more. There is a second twist for this tournament, and that is the power to ban one Pokemon from your opponent's roster for one round. Meaning, if I ban your Pokemon for this round, you can use it again next round. And you can use this power once per opponent. Now, the prize for winning the Captain Planet's Cup is 10,000 Pokecoins. Second place is 6,000 Pokecoins. Third place is 4,000 Pokecoins. Oh my lord. I'm so lucky, you know. I'm so blessed to be a part of this community. And so, without further ado, let's get into the video. What team did I bring to the Captain Planet's Cup? Well, I brought Tropius with Razor Leaf, Leaf Blade, and Aerial Ace. Lantern with Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. Altaria with Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Dragon Pulse. Skarmory with Air Slash, Sky Attack, and Flash Cannon. Whiscash with Mud Shot, Blizzard, and Mud Bomb. And for my special pick, I chose Cresselia with Confusion and Aurora Beam. My first opponent is my buddy, CYRILALEXI'S, who I seem to get paired up with in every single tournament. I beat him in the Kingdom Cup that I won, the one where I ended up as the champion. He beat me in the largest tournament that I ever joined, which was the tournament that came after the one that I beat him in, and now we are again paired up for the Captain Planet's Cup. On the first round, I hate this. I hate getting paired up with my friends for tournaments, but I guess it's unavoidable. Okay, so what does he have on his team that looks scary? He's got Charizard. That's pretty scary because I've got Tropius. Plus Skarmory on my team. Plus it does a lot of damage to Altaria. So, you know, not something that I want to go up with. I definitely need something to combat that. And he's also got that Deoxys defense form. Now, it doesn't look like Deoxys defense form. That's because there was like a glitch in the system. But everybody knows that, you know, that's Deoxys defense form. The admins were informed. There was just like a problem with it. So, yeah. What does that have? It's got counter as a fast attack, and that's why I didn't choose it, because of that fast attack. It's not going to be as effective to the flyers, but it does have Rock Slide and Thunderbolt, and so I have to make sure to save shields for Deoxys defense form. I was anticipating that my friend was going to lead with his Deoxys defense form, and so I wanted to catch it with my Skarmory. I think that's, you know, a solid choice because, yeah, I think it's got that matchup as long as I don't get hit with a Thunderbolt. At this time, I didn't think that my friend had Thunderbolt because he probably didn't have enough candies to get the second charge move, right? Plus, I knew that he made the Deoxys on that day. Now, to support my Skarmory, I've got Whiscash in the back for Lantern, and Lantern in the back for Charizard. So, yeah, it's a little bit scary with Tropius right on his team. If his Tropius gets past my Skarmory, I'm dead, and that's kind of scary because Skarmory is my lead, so I was just hoping, praying that he wouldn't bring it. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Skarmory versus Defense Deoxys. Now, this is the first time that I ever battled a Defense Deoxys, so I didn't really know the matchup. I didn't even run the sim, so I don't know anything about this. Okay, I throw a Sky Attack, he took that. He's gonna throw his Charge Attack right here. It's Rock Slide. Okay, fantastic. As long as it's not Thunderbolt, right? As long as it's not super effective. Okay, Rock Slide, neutral, it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna throw Sky Attack again. Okay, and he blocks. So we're both down one shield. He's getting down pretty low. He gets to Rock Slide first, so I'm like, okay, you know what? Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so I come in with my Lantern. I take it out. Please, please don't have Tropius. He brings in Whiscash. Okay, that's not... It's not good. It's not good, but it's not Tropius, right? So I was thinking, you know, hit it with a Hydro Pump and then swap to my Whiscash, right? Hit it with a Hydro Pump. Okay, got it. Boom, got it. Swap to my Whiscash, take it out. He's got one Pokemon left. What is it? It's Skarmory. He's got one shield though. I'm gonna burn it. I need to burn it. Okay. So he's gonna hit me with a Sky Attack, right? But Whiscash is a fantastic finisher. He's gonna get to a Blizzard. I hit him really hard with that Blizzard. Okay, get another one. I got another one. Let's throw another one. My God, Whiscash is doing work. He blocked it, so I burned the last shield. Now, it's just Lantern versus Skarmory. And I know that I have this. I know that I resist this attack. But the thing is, dang. Now for the second round, we decided to use the bans. I banned his Skarmory and he banned my Cresselia. So, I decided to run this team right here because it's pretty safe without Skarmory. The only thing that I have to worry about is Charizard. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Skarmory versus Charizard. Now, this is a bad situation that I should have predicted. I should have seen this coming. Why? Because I banned his Skarmory. Because I banned his Skarmory, he knows that I'm gonna use my Tropius, and so he's forced to use his Blast Burn Charizard to retaliate. I should have seen this coming. Anyways, I get to my Altaria. I do a lot of damage to it, but the thing is, it swaps out with energy. It's probably got a Blast Burn charged up, and so I need to save this one shield. I need to save that shield for it, because if it comes in with a Blast Burn, my Tropius is gone. If it comes in with a Blast Burn on my Skarmory is gone. So I need that one shield, and so I had to like let my Altaria go. But, you know, my Skarmory is able to take out the defense form. Fantastic. What's gonna come out next? It's Whiscash. Okay, I have a chance if I can... Nope. He swaps to his Charizard. He's gonna get off that Blast Burn. I was like, take it. You know what? Take it. It's okay. Save the shield, right? Because this Whiscash is most likely going to hit me with a Blizzard. If I got my Tropius on the Whiscash and it had a Blizzard on, I would have been dead, right? And so it was fantastic that I did that because I was able to get 2 Sky Attacks and I won. So for this last but deciding match, I decided to go with the same team because now he doesn't have to use his Charizard, right? Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Altaria versus Skarmory. Fantastic first matchup. Why? Because his Skarmory is not farming my Tropius, and that is a win for me, right? So yeah, I'm willing to burn the shields, just get this thing out of my face, get this thing out of my Tropius' face, and we can move on. But then he swaps to his defense form. I throw a Sky Attack, doesn't do a lot of damage, plus I know that Rock Slide's coming, so I have to swap right away to my Skarmory. He throws a charge move. It is Thunderbolt. He hid the Thunderbolt from me until the last battle. Can you believe this guy? Can you believe how evil that was? That was straight up evil genius tactics right there. Gets off Rock Slide, takes me out. Okay. I come in with my Altaria. I'm like, okay, it's probably gone. Nope. He's got another Rock Slide, and now I'm out of shields. This is a bad situation. He's gonna come in with his Skarmory with a charged up Sky Attack, throw it at my face, and I barely survive. I throw a Sky Attack in return, and I have to swap right away to my Tropius. Why? Because I cannot give it any more energy, because I know that it's gonna get off another Sky Attack, almost killing me, and now victory depends on what the last Pokemon is. It's Whiscash. Thank God it's Whiscash. I throw a Leaf Blade, and I kill it. Now my next opponent, Sogo Vegeta 11, is a very smart player who chose Sableye as his hard pick. That's a very smart choice because most of the players chose Psychic. He's also got Lord Quagsire, who is a fantastic finisher on his team, and that tempted me to bring my Tropius. So for the first match, because I wasn't sure which Pokemon he favored, I ran the triple flying strategy just to test out. Alright, let's see how we do. So, we start the match off with Altaria versus Azumarill. It's a bad matchup for me. This thing walls me, plus it returns fire with a double super effective Ice Beam, and I got a lucky swap to my Skarmory. It takes the first Ice Beam. Fantastic. He's not swapping. Okay, that's fantastic. Let me try my best to just take this thing out, right? I mean, it's gonna do a lot of damage to both my Tropius and my Altaria, right? So, just try my best to get this thing out. Now, this third Ice Beam, though, I don't shield. Why? Because I was thinking if I drain the energy, I can probably take it out with my Tropius. But yeah, my Skarmory survived and killed it with a Sky Attack. Fantastic work. Okay, he brings in Skarmory. Obviously, I can't bring in my Tropius because it's gonna get to farm. So I bring in my Altaria. I'm like, I need to take this thing out. And again, the third Pokemon is going to be the determinant if we win or lose this, because my Tropius needs to be on the right Pokemon to win. If it's not on the right Pokemon, I lose. I was thinking if it's Quagsire, I got that. If it's Sableye, maybe? I didn't know anything about it. It's Quagsire. Okay, fantastic. I swap immediately to Tropius. He gets off a charge move. Stone Edge, whatever. Take it out, and we take match number 1. Now, for the second match, he did something really ballsy. He straight up banned my Tropius without waiting for my ban. Why would you wait for each other's bans? Well, so that you don't get counter banned. He was just like, no, it's okay. There's nothing else that I would ban. You get to choose. Now I offered him a second chance. I'm like, don't you want to change it? Don't you want to do this simultaneously so that I don't counter ban your ban? He's like, no, there's nothing else that I would choose. Go ahead. So I chose Skarmory. Now why would I choose Skarmory if he banned my Tropius? Well, so that I could bring in Cresselia. And I was thinking, if he brings Sableye, then I've got the 2 flyers, which probably has that, right? Probably. Not really sure. Actually, at this time, plus now, I don't know that matchup. So, let's see how we do. So, we start the match off with Altaria versus this Kinderjoy. Bunny Surprise pops up once again at the perfect time. And I have to swap to my Skarmory. Now, what I should have done was, I really should have banned this thing to counter ban his banning of my Tropius. I had that advantage, but I didn't take it. Probably because I was such a nice guy, and also because I'm an idiot and I didn't really think of it at that time. So yeah, that's what I should have done. Anyways, I bring in my Skarmory. It's doing the same thing that it did in the first match, but he did something different. He used up a shield to protect his Azumarill because now it's a worthy investment because I don't have my Tropius, right? He's playing way better than I am. Anyways, I bring out my Altaria, I take it out, but then he brings out his Quagsire, and I should have seen this coming. He was obviously gonna bring out both water type Pokemon because my Tropius is gone, right? And now I pull out my Cresselia. Oh my god. He used his Sableye. He used his underpowered Sableye, and yeah, I should have seen this coming, dang it. This was so obvious, right? He freaked out a little bit. He was like, oh, did you have Moonblast? I was like, secret, but no, obviously, like, I don't. So dang it, that really sucks because he's probably watching right now. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Not a good situation. I'm gonna be able to take this thing out, but Quagsire was basically, it's built to finish games. And, you know, if there's not a grass type on the field, it's set up for the win. So he's gonna get off another Stone Edge. No Sponge. Okay, so I got outplayed. I got outflanked. I can speak English, I promise, I swear. I've got Tropius. I'm bringing back Tropius because obviously he loves leading with that Azumarill, so I wanted to say what's up. Plus, I really like the swag that he pulled off there. He got the Mud Boy, Lord Quagsire, to finish me off, and that was one of my MVPs for the Tempest Cup. I hate that he was able to use that, but I also admire him so much for that. Dang it! That was really swag. So I got Whiscash because that's the one that I have. I wanted that sweet, sweet chocolate revenge, so yeah. So we started the match off with a horrible first matchup. I swap right away to my Whiscash. He charges up a Sky Attack. And then he swaps out on the Blizzard. Boys and girls, on the Blizzard. And then his Azumarill eats up that damage. Burning all my energy. My god, that was clean. That was clean. Okay, so he's gonna get off a Play Rough. I cannot shield it. I can't shield a single thing that he throws because the only hope that I have of killing his Skarmory is now my Skarmory, right? And I need those shields to kind of like beat out the energy difference. Anyways, Whiscash doing a lot of work there, taking out Azumarill, but the thing is, this match is going to depend on that last Pokemon. What is it? I hope it's Sableye. I pray that it's Quagsire. No, it's Altaria. It's Altaria. And when he pulled out Altaria, I was like, okay, GG's, bro. You got this. He completely outplayed me. He predicted me. He got me cornered with his mind games, and so go Vegeta is gonna just take this match. I was like, my god. Okay, anyways, he's gonna be able to take out my Skarmory. Alright, I'm gonna pull out my banana tree bird plant thing. And I was telling him, man, even if you don't throw a sky attack, you won this. So, you know, there's no point in me throwing a charge attack. GG. Now, my last opponent completely demoralized me. He deconstructed my playstyle and capitalized on some fantastic predictions. GG's. But going into this next fight, I had a different mentality. I had a different mindset because I felt that I had no chance of winning any prize anymore. So I was like, okay, let's have fun. You know, my chocolate fountain Whiscash did a lot of work in that last match. Let me try him out again. You know, I don't really get to play Whiscash that much. Okay, plus he's got Lantern, and I know that I have that. Plus, it protects Skarmory from Lantern, and Skarmory protects my Whiscash from his Tropius. And so, I was thinking, that's probably a good combo. Let me go with that. You know, another thing about EDOKU'N's team here, he's got a lot of water types, right? So I'm thinking, bring Tropius. But how do we determine who goes first? Well, he's got so many water types, and so he's more likely to lead with a water type. So I've got Tropius. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Tropius versus Lantern. Fantastic first matchup. We're gonna do a lot of damage with Razor Leaf. That thing is just chunking that health. I throw a Leaf Blade, he blocks it, and then he swaps out. So I have to keep in mind that his Lantern has a Thunderbolt charged up, most likely. Okay, so I bring in Skarmory, and this is fantastic because I have to save shields for the Lantern. This is a great matchup because I don't need to block a single thing. Plus, I don't think he might not even have Aerial Ace, which does a little bit more damage, but you know, it is what it is. So we've got a ton of energy. He gets off the Thunderbolt first, and so I have to block this, but I get off one Sky Attack. Okay, fantastic. And I get off another Sky Attack, and it's down to his last Pokemon. What is it? It's Deoxys. Okay, I was a little bit worried. Do any of my Pokemon have this? I don't actually know because I didn't run any simulations against this thing, and I just didn't know. I didn't know anything about it. I still don't know anything about it, but I did burn that one shield, and so I'm like, okay, Blizzard is gonna take this thing out, and that is gonna be fantastic. So I throw the Blizzard. All right, GG. Okay, so for the second match, we both banned Skarmory. Interesting choice, but I could already see it. He was gonna use Tropius, right? The reason why you would ban Skarmory is so that you can use Tropius. So your Tropius can go on a rampage. So my Whiscash was in danger. I needed something to be able to kill his Tropius without being too weak to Rock Slide. So I've got Cresselia with Aurora Beam. Right. Let's see how we do. The match begins with Cresselia versus Lapras. Interesting. What is this? It's an Ice Shard Lapras. So he was thinking the exact same thing as me, right? He was gonna counter my Tropius with that thing. He charged up, I think, a Surf or maybe an Ice Beam. I'm not really sure. He brings in Defense Deoxys. I'm like, he's got counter. I think I got this, right? As long as I block a Rock Slide. Let's see. Aurora Beam. That does trash damage. So, you know, it's time to hop out to my Whiscash just in time for this Rock Slide. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna get off one Mud Bomb, and that is going to take him out. So fantastic. Whiscash doing a lot of work. I think that since he's got this highly spammable Mud Bomb, he is the chocolate dispenser of the Mud Boys. Okay, he's the best Mud type, ground type attacker, right? Quagsire is still Quagsire. He's still fantastic as a finisher, but yeah, his effectiveness definitely dampened by shields. Whiscash though, he doesn't care about shields. He's got chocolate for the world. He is a chocolate dispenser. Anyways, it reminds me of the fish in SpongeBob. You know, the one yelling chocolate, that meme. Anyways, so he's got this match because I have a Pokemon that he can definitely slay with that Lapras, and I don't have anything to beat his Lapras. Even if I throw Aurora Beam here, I don't have this. Plus, yeah, I don't have any more shields. So RIP me. He takes match. It's gonna take a while though. He takes match number 2. Now for this last match, we've got the Steel Bird as the lead. Dangerous because Lantern was one of his leads in the first match, right? So just in case he brings in Lantern as his lead, the plan was to swap in Whiscash. Now why not Tropius? Well, the reason why is I had this theory. His Tropius was perfectly 1,500. And I was thinking, is that a bluff? Is that a bluff? He had a chance to use his Tropius in the previous match. He didn't bring it. So for the first matchup, we've got a Skarmory mirror match. This is gonna take a while. Okay, let's talk about bluffing. I'm not sure if he was actually bluffing, but I really felt that he was bluffing. Did you know that it's actually legal in the Silph Arena to bluff Pokemon? So even if you don't have a Tropius, you can bluff one. Now, there are some advantages and disadvantages in doing this. And yeah, but I mean, Tropius is a regional Pokemon that isn't available in the Philippines. So, plus he's got his exactly 1,500. Edokun, if you're watching this, comment down below, okay? Let me know. Were you bluffing? Did I get it? Alright, let me know. So he brings in his defense form Deoxys. I'm like, okay, swap in Whiscash. Let's see. Now he knows that I've got this matchup, right? He swaps out. It's not Tropius, it's a Azumarill. I'm like, okay, that's fantastic because I have my Tropius, right? So this really made me think, my god, is this guy bluffing me out? My god, that would be so epic though if he actually did and I actually like predicted it, because that's all I could think about when this matchup like happened. Anyways, so I take it out and he swapped in defense Deoxys. Now I should have thrown a Leaf Blade here. Okay, because I could have gotten to 2 Leaf Blades and I could have dealt a lot more damage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and burn my shield right here, and now it's going to come down to who can spam the most, or it's gonna get really close. So I get off a Rock Slide, he blocks that. I'm gonna get off, he gets off a Rock Slide first. Okay, does a lot of damage. I'm close to dying. Okay, I'm gonna get off a Mud Bomb. He's in the red. He gets off another Rock Slide and I'm like, okay, that's GG for me. Whiscash pulls through. I throw a Mud Bomb. My god, that was close. Takes a while. Mud Bomb, GG. Now my next opponent is my best friend in the whole world, Takato. 04, 05, 14. And he's got Cresselia. I thought that he was gonna go defense Deoxys. It surprised me that he went Cresselia because he was the one who talked about defense Deoxys in the first place. So yeah, now Cresselia is something that he made very popular because he got to the finals of the previous unranked 10,000 Pokecoin tournament using it. And I was able to beat him with Skarmory. Okay, so I'm definitely bringing Skarmory and I'm hiding it in the back for Cresselia. What's dangerous for Skarmory? Well, he's got Ninetales and Lantern. What has that on my team? What has water and fire on my team? Altaria. Plus, my Altaria is pretty safe as long as it has shields, right? Whiscash, a little bit dangerous with his Blizzard, but shields. Cresselia, a little bit dangerous with Aurora Beam, but shields, right? Altaria, pretty safe pick. And so I wanted to lead with Altaria because shields, right? Just in case Lantern got past me, I've got Tropius, but if Ninetales gets past me, that's bad news. That's really bad, but that's one Pokemon. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Altaria versus Lantern. Fantastic. Okay, so at least I got this anti-Skarmory Pokemon. Yes, okay, but what if he had Ninetales in the back? That was something that I was generally worried about. By the way, shouts out to King there. His notification pops up on my screen, even though I was in Do Not Disturb mode again. So yeah, but shouts out to King. So I'm gonna take this thing out, even if he burns one shield, for sure. Okay, I've played this matchup so many times before in the Tempest Cup. I know how this thing goes down. Okay, so yeah. He brings in Skarmory, and now I have to use my Skarmory to fight his Skarmory, and that's bad because what if the last Pokemon is Cresselia? He can Aurora Beam my Tropius to death, or what if it's Ninetales? That's just, it's bad news, so I'm really worried here. This is gonna take a while though, but I mean, I have shields. Let me burn one shield just to make sure that I kill his Skarmory because he does PvP IVs, and so, you know, it's probably gonna get really close. But since I had that one shield, he burned his shield as well, and now he doesn't have any more shields. I'm thinking, save the last shield for my Tropius. Let's see what comes out. Okay, he swapped right there to Tropius. Okay, that could be good. That could be good. Let me just hit this one Sky Attack here. I swapped to my Tropius. I didn't have to swap, but I didn't want to give his Tropius any more energy. He throws a Leaf Blade on me. That's okay. I'm gonna take this thing out with fast moves, and I'm gonna throw an Aerial Ace on his hurt Skarmory. I saw that it was in kill range. GG. for the second match, he banned my Altaria and I banned his Tropius. I think that he got the better choice there, but yeah, I was worried about his Ninetales, so I brought in Whiscash. Whiscash definitely has that. Whiscash also has Lantern, but I was scared, man. I was scared that if he brought both, he would have my Skarmory, plus if he brought in Cresselia, I'd be dead. So we start the match off with Tropius versus Ninetales. Horrible first matchup. He got me. That was definitely the right Pokemon to bring. And then what I did was I swapped in my Skarmory. Why did I do this? Because I didn't want to spook it. I didn't want to swap in my Whiscash for him to kill with something and then have both my Pokemon be weak to Ninetales. So I swapped in my Skarmory. I was just gonna try to kill it. He swapped in Cresselia. I'm like, okay, that's an odd choice because I got this matchup. I'm definitely gonna be able to do a lot of damage to this thing before it goes down. Okay, but I was still worried. I was really worried about the Ninetales, but I still have my Whiscash. Plus, his Ninetales is hurt pretty bad, and so if the need arises, I might be able to take out his Ninetales with my Tropius. But I was worried about the last Pokemon. But as long as it's not Tropius, which I banned, I can win this, right? I think with Whiscash. Let's see. Anyways, I'm following through with the plan. I'm gonna beat out his Ninetales with my Tropius. My Tropius is one of my MVPs for this cup for sure. Yes, it's a fantastic Pokemon. It would have been great for other cups, but I only got one now. So, his last Pokemon is Whiscash. My god, I was like, okay, I got this. With the mirror match, with this HP difference, I can take it out. But then I take it out with my Tropius. GG. My next opponent is CHRISVIZ'S, and he takes PvP quite seriously. He was carrying around like a notebook. So yeah, he was gonna take notes, and I was like, okay, dang, I gotta take this guy seriously. He's got Bastiodon, and that would be a fantastic choice. But the thing is, Whiscash is a thing, Lantern is a thing in this cup, and so I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, now if I brought those two Pokemon, then I have so many of these matchups. But I was worried about Tropius, right? I was worried that his Tropius would get on my water types and destroy me. So I had to bring something to beat his Tropius. And so I was thinking maybe I'll bring my Altaria because Altaria also has Lantern, has Charizard, plus my Skarmory is weak to Charizard. So yeah, Altaria would be the better choice. But he banned my Altaria on the first round. And so I banned his Tropius, and that enables this team comp. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Cresselia versus Bastiodon. He walls me, but the thing is I charge up faster than him. I can charge up a Aurora Beam and swap out to my Lantern. I was thinking, what did he throw? He threw Flamethrower. Okay, so no need to shield that. Fantastic. He swapped out into his Altaria. That's actually something that is really good because now his Altaria is locked in. I just need to take this thing out. And I knew that he didn't have anything to beat the rest of my team, right? Because it's Whiscash. What does he have? He doesn't have anything to beat Whiscash. I got this. So I'm gonna take off one shield with his Aurora Beam. Alright, he is going to throw a Sky Attack in return. I block it. It was a Dragon Pulse actually. Okay, so I'm gonna get off this Aurora Beam and I am going to take it out. He's gonna bring out his Bastiodon again after that, and you know, I got that with Whiscash plus whatever comes out, I got that. But he doesn't bring out his Bastiodon. He brings out Lantern, and that's even better, right? So now I have confirmation that I definitely have both of those Pokemon with my Whiscash. Plus I've got shields, so I'm gonna get off this Mud Bomb. All right. You want some chocolate, man? Boom! Chocolate right there in the face. You want some chocolate, man? Here, take another one to the face. Oh my god, this is fantastic. Now, Bastiodon is a tank. Watch how much damage this chocolate Mud Bomb is gonna do. That does a freaking ton of damage. What are you talking about? Plus, I charge so fast that none of this matters. Lantern couldn't get a Thunderbolt. This guy, because I got this. So for the next match, I was anticipating that he was gonna use his Bastiodon as his lead. Why? Because I have my Altaria back. And Altaria is a fantastic lead, right? So I was thinking, you know what, lead with Lantern. Why not Whiscash? Because he's got his Tropius back, right? And even though I love Whiscash now, that would be a horrible death for it. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Lantern versus Basti. Dang it. He was that itchy to use his Tropius. Now I was thinking, okay, that's GG because if I swap out my Lantern, it'll freak him out. He'll swap out his Tropius. It's gonna be Bastiodon, right? he's gonna wall the rest of my team. So I was like, you know, I have a 1-match advantage. Let me just play this out. It is what it is. I'll probably lose. He's got Bastiodon in the back. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here I am farming up his trophies because it's at half health. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Bastiodon, pull it out, but he takes too long. And I'm like, you probably don't have Bastiodon. He swaps in Altaria. I'm like, oh my god, he doesn't have Bastiodon. Right. Swap in my Cresselia. What does he have? Lantern. He doesn't have it, and I have shield. If I can beat this Lantern, which I probably will because I'm quite tanky, plus, you know, I've got shields, right? I can get to his Altaria, hit it with an Aurora Beam, and then kill it with my Altaria, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna spam. I'm gonna try to block everything. Okay, fantastic. I can speak English. Yes, fantastic commentary today. Brain working 1000%. Throw that Aurora Beam, hit it, swap to my Altaria, couldn't do it, but I still friggin' killed it. GG! You know, I think I did pretty well in the matches because I wasn't thinking about the prize anymore. I really thought that I lost. But after my battle with Chris, people told me that I was second place. The frick! I tied in second place with Chocoras, and that was fantastic because we decided to just split it, right? So, you know, the second place and the third place prize, they combined it and they just like split it, and so both of us went home with 5,000 Pokecoins, which is, dang, that's still a lot, bro. Now, in my first Kingdom Cup tournament, I told you guys to remember this guy's name, Skies0428. He went undefeated, 5-0, and took the first place. He actually found a very, very big loophole. Since so many people were using Psychic types, he brought in Umbreon. Nobody brought Fighting types, so dang. I want to throw a big shout out to the organizers of this event. They're keeping it fresh with the twists. I really love these unranked tournaments, but yeah, I think they're gonna be swapping to ranked tournaments soon. But yeah, shouts out to Ryan, Jamar, Charles, Luis, and Kit. Thank you so much for hosting these insane tournaments, man. It really gets the community together because people are like hyped out of their minds about the Pokecoins, and yeah, the twists are fantastic. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below. What do you think I should spend my 5,000 coins on? Ultra boxes? Raid Pass is looking pretty good this month, right? 16, I don't know. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Ding that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!